He about to tear the roof off.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. We've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA. There's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And before we get too deep in this game, I want to remind the viewers that MP is likely to be playing with a bit more intensity tonight. He's made it known he intends to pick up a W against any teams that finish higher than his in the standings last season. And I think he may have drawn some ire with that call-out.
Look, MP took some heat for a really disappointing loss, but I think he's the kind of player, and more important, the type of individual that can bounce back. He's had some great success already this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see his confidence continue to grow as he figures out how to win against the toughest teams in the league. He's adaptable, very high basketball IQ.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Thomas in at the three, the small forward.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Back to Russell. The three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thomas. Screen by Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet out. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Russell. Now here's Thomas. Shot to stop the run. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. That one's wide left. Raptors lead by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Checking out Toronto, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential in a holding pattern of sorts right now. But that could change with a couple good games.
Russell, and too long on the shot. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. And it's Toronto with another.
Oh, are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Knocked away. Here's Thunder. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Right side, Russell. Double team on Russell. Pass to Johnson. Here's Russell. 6 to shoot. They get back on track. Thomas outside. From deep. Rebounded by Ingram.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And it's quickly with a miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Thomas. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's out of bounds. That one off the hurdle. And as we are about to turn over the calendar, these are the rookies who are set to dominate the league for years to come. Let's look at the rookie race. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And you look at this year's top rookies, it's incredible how quickly they found their footing in the pro game.
Boy, it really is. There have been very few growing pains for this group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Good on the bucket.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Russell, the pass to Claxton. And here's Thomas from the arc. Rebound, Toronto.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Outside Russell. From down in the low post, it goes. Russell's got 9.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick and roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Thunder, the pass to Barnes. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for D'Angelo Russell.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Williams grabs the board. Nets trail by 11. Outside Russell. And here's Thomas from the arc. No good that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Thunder. 10 points for him. Kicks it to Quickly. Here's the pick. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. Brooklyn shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside Russell. Back to Thomas. Johnson on the wing. Wide open look. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night. Toronto leading by 9. Here's Thunder. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Quickly. Outside Barnes. Here's Thunder. Back to Barnes. Here's Thunder. Fires in the triple. He's got 13.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Thomas. Screen by Claxton. From the wing, Thomas, that's good.
If Cam Thomas is playing pick and roll and he's got the ball, you know he wants the play for him.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Russell. Here's Barrett. From the arc. Offensive board. Some solid defense from Claxton.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Some change. Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Jakob Poeltl out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Thunder in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The 3, Barrett gets the 3 to fall. Barrett's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Bucks looked really strong. He ended with 15 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Okay, sounds good. We'll see if today is more of the same. He has to be excited by the challenge.
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's feeling good. He's playing good, so I know he's ready.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Barrett passes to Thunder. Here's Ingram. And Watford pulls it down. Nets trail by 7. Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Claxton passes to Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Thunder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thunder's got 15 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in. Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Dick. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Russell comes in for Williams. Johnson passes to Russell. Back to Johnson. Pass to Russell. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Raptors lead by 9. Here we go, one-on-one. Barnes, it's good. He's got 7.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Johnson with it. From downtown, he's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Barnes. Ingram on the wing. All alone. And it's Toronto with another.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Ingram. Melton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Thunder, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Thunder, guarded by Russell. Kicks it to Quickly, and here is Barrett. Pass to Thunder, now Quickly. Now here's Barnes. Johnson with the defensive effort. Melton against Quickly. Here's Thomas. And the layup is good off the glass. Thomas has got his second basket of the game.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Pass to Thunder. And here's Barnes, covered by Johnson. Three-pointer. Barnes, no good. Nets trail by 6. Here's Russell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Toronto's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Thunder, the pass to Barrett. He drops it from range.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. Thomas passes to Johnson. An open look for Russell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 15 points. Toronto leading by 5. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
That one no good. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Nets. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Nets also making a change. Williams is checked in.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
13 feet out. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Dick's gotten his third basket of the night.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Johnson. Russell a screen on Barnes. Johnson for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Barnes going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Raptors.
Both free throws good from Barnes. First half now in the books. It's the Raptors leading by 8, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot. Round one.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Toronto Raptors.
Execution, these guys.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Thomas in at small forward. Kicks it to Quickly.
Right here.
This one for 3. On target from range. Quickly's got 8.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Melton outside. To the inside. Thomas misses. Raptors lead by 11. The 3 from Quickly. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Left side, Russell. Pass to Claxton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Ali, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Toronto foul. Number 40. That is third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Russell. Stolen by Quickly.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. Ingram's got 19 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Thomas, that's good.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Ingram, the pass to Thunder. Poeltl up top. Pass to Quickly, and there's a pick. Here's Thunder. Back to Quickly. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Over to the left wing. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Russell. Off target from outside.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Barnes, it's good.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Fifth best, the Nets.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Here's Ingram. And he makes it on the layup. Ingram's got 21 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Russell to pass to Johnson. Now Claxton, covered by Pirtle. Claxton against Pirtle. Pass to Johnson. Thomas outside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Shoots. The shot by Johnson, no good. Raptors lead by 12. Ingram with the ball. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Now Russell. He's got 15. Pass to Johnson. And here's Thomas. Over Ingram. And the step back jumper is good. Thomas has got 11.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
The shot by Thunder, no good. Nets trail by 12. From 12 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Quickly from outside. Connects from downtown. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Ingram. Here's Thomas for 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 14.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And that one's good. Ingram.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. Pass to Claxton. Quickly against Melton. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Here's Thunder. 16 points for him. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, this is how competitive Ingram is. Getting his revenge with a 3 of his own.
Nets trail by 14. Outside Russell. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Thomas. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Barnes. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Nicholas Claxton.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
Watford gets the bucket.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Thunder. Here's Bobo, guarded by Sharp. Here's Thunder. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Quickly from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Williams against Barrett. Pass to Johnson. And here is Williams. Puts up a three. Quickly with a rebound. Here's Thunder. Watford covering. The shot by Thunder, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 17. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Toronto has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Pass to Abaji. Here's Thunder. They set a pick. Takes a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets trail by 17. Cash money on the open jump shot. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Barrett. And it's rejected. And that'll be Toronto's ball. Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Now here's Johnson. Guarded by Dick. Back to Williams. The three ball sinks the tray.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Brandon Ingram out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Thunder in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
Toronto leading by 20. Pass to Mobo. Here's Thunder, covered by Johnson. Here's Mobo. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drains the triple. Ingram's got 31.
Well, you love his effort. Level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Out to the right wing. Wilson passes to Johnson. Over Ingram. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Barrett passes to Thunder. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton. He's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Watford. Thomas, he's checked in for Wilson. And Russell is subbed in for Johnson. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
Jalen, can we talk MP?
That we can,
Because,
Russ.
I mean...
Way to bring the effort tonight. MP, you gotta chill, my guys. Like you spamming the still button out there. Relax, homie. Let the game come to you. Doing good, though. So.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work.